this week's follow-ups is just camera recommendations that I would advise one when you unaanza career that you can go and pick up. So I won't be only recommending like a camera, like it will be based on a budget, because I asked a poll on Instagram whether like nipeane tu camera recommendations even flat out ni have like a budget, and I tell you like what I would buy with that budget, and people who will put on the website with nini go with the budget. So yeah, and then all the links of the products that I'll mention in this video will be linked in the description, and it's your affiliate links, so you can use them or you cannot use them, but either way, for easy access to the products, they'll be down below. And for some, like I couldn't find in huku Kenya, like in the camera stores, kuna za Amazon, and it's a mixture of Cameras Africa and EA Mobitech. So let's get started. So the first budget is 50,000 Kenyan shillings. So unaweza buy na 50k. So this budget is it's too tight, so hatuta have ni luxury ya kununua vitu mingi on the outside. So the thing that you can buy with that 50k ni camera body pekee. So as mentioned in that video, like says could recommend like you buy like a photo camera straight on. So it's a hybrid camera. So the first recommendation is the Canon 250D with a kit lens. So and then is in new, like for that budget, 50k with a new, because like a new is going for 60,000 mali up. So you buy a used, maybe I just chapa live sana shutter count iko bado juu kiasi, so you buy it with the kit lens that will serve you with some good. So that is like 45 Kenyan shillings, some are 48, but ukapata 45, you see it's better off for you. So you 45k. So and then unaweza buy mic. So a mic niliona ina go for how much? So I see it's not an expensive microphone, so it's a Boya, I think it's a Boya BY-MM1 mini. So it's like a knockoff Rode micro. So not the Rode micro. So it comes for like 3,500 mali hapo 5,000. So your budget one isha mali. So for things like light, you have to use like window light, tripod maze now hapo you will have to kujipanga yourself kiasi. You can put some books, unaweza some pillowcases, so some pillows I mean. So that budget is tight, so haina luxury mingi, so it's just the basics. And even like for luxury artificial light, for that budget hakuna. So you go to the next budget, which is 1,000 Kenyan shillings. So no, 100,000 Kenyan shillings. So hapo vitu zinaanza kuwa interesting kiasi, because now tuko na budget ya kununua camera, tuko na budget ya kununua a prime lens, we want to go with the kit lens, tuko na budget ya kununua SD card because like in the 50k hadi SD card itabidi umenunua like 16 GB ama utafute offer yenye na camera na SD card, because like your budget must it's tight. So yeah, tuko na luxury ya kubaya di SD card iko na speeds kiasi, not like iko na storage mingi na speeds kiasi. So the first recommendation is a 250D. I went with the 250D body because I feel like it's the only thing that could have ingebakisha do kiasi ya kuongezea some luxury car is kina kit lens, so no prime lens. So the 250D body on its own, and then a 24mm f2.8 EFS, the one that I'm using on my 4000D right now. And then a mic. The mic I still I'll recommend the same one, because like hapa hatutaki like kitu luxury sana. We're not going with XLR mics ama vitu kaizo, because we will not be booming anything. It's just for like local content creation, si kitu ati commercial shoots ama movie. So the Boya mini, it will do the job for you. So the mic is still that. SD card will go with a 2GB SanDisk Ultra UHS 1. So it has also some good speeds. It's not the fastest, it's not the slowest, it's katikati, and it will serve you. And then kuna tripod. So in this budget we were able even to allocate some funds kununua tripod, and it's not a cheap tripod. Tripod 7,000 I think. Yeah, remember the links are down in the description. So yeah, the tripod itself, it's a Vanguard Vesta. So your link near EAB, you'll find them in the description. And so we weren't able to exhaust the budget, so tunabaki na 10k. But for that 10k, instead ya kutumia kununua kitu ingine, I suggest to save up kiasi utunue 50 mil. The reason why I'm not recommending like the 50 mil part to be your first lens, because like something that big increase walisema in this their recent video, I'll link it up here. Like your 50mm is not as versatile. I know it's the cheapest of all, and then it has a faster f-stop compared to like the 24mm, but it's not versatile, man. Because like for once nilikuwa nimetoa baby shower shoot, and it's the only prime I had, so it was the only lens that I had with a wide open aperture. Hiyo kit lens ngine nilikuwa nayo ni kit lens. So for indoor shoots, man, you want to use the advantage of that f1.8, but always, because the lens itself it's tight, and remember unaitumia kwa IPS body, so it's 50mm times 1.5, and it adds up to like 80mm, so it's at last there is any entrance ya telephoto, so it doesn't serve you as much as you would like. So I would advise mwenye unaanza tafuta do kiasi ununue 24mm. It will do you good because it's a bit wider, and that's why even I bought it so I can start using it for my videos, because then I want to make it lens for these YouTube videos, and it wouldn't get as much lighting, subject separation is of the book. So yeah, that's our end of our 100k budget. So, and why you might be wondering mbona nimefanya budget start, because nimefanya budget start 50k, 100k na 200k, because like I don't want this video to be like 30 minutes long, because nobody will watch it. So it's better in keep breakdown for like 3 videos, and then na breakdown budget kata tutatu for each of the video depending on the contents that tunaweza kubuy with that budget. So yeah, let's move on to budget ya 200k. So 200k hapa vitu sasa zinaanza kuwa tamu, because like even if hadi mimi ningekuwa na hiyo 200k, man, ningebuy vitu like sick things. So the camera bodies at this time sikwenda na Canon, because now hii stage nimesikia Canon imeachwa nje kiasi, so I went the Sony A64 APS-C 6400. So it's niginze kiasi, but the features it has will serve you for quite some time, because like it has 4K, it has 1080p slow-mo, 60, I think 120p, and compared to like the 250D you can only do like 4K 24 frames. So I just go with the 6400 because it has more features, and even in the future maybe plan not kuanza kushoot 4K, you'll be having a camera au have kuanza kununua camera ingine, utakuwa na hiyo camera and it will serve you for some time, and it will do you good for 2 to 3 years whenever you do start out your career. Let's go to the lens. So the lens, I didn't go with a kit lens or it's a third party lens. It's a Sigma 30mm f1.4. So you see, probably ni tamu. So we're going with an f1.4 lens, and then the mic ni yo Boya be whatever be of mini. Tripod in the same. I didn't see the need ya kuwa na tripod ingine, because like those are the tripod ni akina Manfrotto, and these ones are 20k, and for this budget it won't do us good, because your Vanguard it cannot be compared to like this tripod that I'm using right now. So the tripod itself it's 7,000. So for some of you mnaweza kumkidha like that's way expensive for something that just for a camera, but remember your camera unanunua ka 100,000, because like the body for the A64,000 kwa camera South Africa it's going for 1,000 Kenyan shillings. So utayekaje kwa tripod ya 1,200, unaona? So and then for things like tripod, and this is something that I learned later on, like here you ununue you expect at first that ununue 2-3 cheap for one price that ungeweza kununua hiyo moja mzuri, and maybe even hizo tripods I expect some even have parts, because like yangu ikavunjika leo, hakuna parts na tunaweza enda kurepair ni kuitupa tu. So instead ya kubuy hizo mingi for a long time, for a large time, for more amount of money, here uji sacrifice to this one time, ununue kitu expect kitu itakuserve for quite some time. Haya tu umetoa tripod, twende SD card. So SD card hatujaenda na SanDisk nimeenda na Alexa nini 64GB because like if you do choose to shoot 4K unaona storage inakulwa nini, and I think it was 300 Mbps, so it's quite a fast card. And in this budget we were able even to buy light because kwa hiyo budget ya 100k we were still using natural light, window light, and in this budget tunaweza kununua light. So the light, it's not an expensive one, it's the Godox SL60W, so it's a cheaper light. It costs like 16,000, and ningekuwa najua like I wouldn't have bought this for bulb that I own, ningeenda na hiyo. Then usha buy light, remember the light comes iko peke yake, kuna light stand. So for the light stand, for the light stand niliona Camera South Africa sahi hawana au kuna in stock, but when I went ndo nilibuy. Mine was niliona sahi wanauza for 6,000, but mimi nikibuy ilikuwa 4,000. But light stands ziko kwa wingi, like this one that I'm using with this, it came with this for bulb light. So light stand is kusumbue. I'll make sure to add some recommendation for either light stand, but remember not to go that cheap here because like quality over quantity unapata. So yeah, tuende kwa softbox. So there's a Triopo 65 cm softbox, iko na nikadome, so unajua dome venzuka hiyo. And then with this budget we were able even to buy an extra battery because like unaelewa A64 it's a mirrorless, so it drains up a lot of battery power, and it has those tiny NPF something batteries. So an extra battery will just do you good for like 4 hours when you are shooting like video, so it will suit you. So yeah, after that like we were tuliweza kubaki na some budget kiasi. So the A64, it's a tiny body, so and then like the location of the hot shoe, or the hot shoe is nini, it's so even when it's so this, let's say this is the A64 nini A6400 body, so the hot shoe iko malika hapa, and when you the screen, it's a flip up screen, so when you flip it up and you have a mic on it, you won't be able to like record, to see yourself whenever you're recording. So with the cage it helps you to like relocate the cold shoe to somewhere like here, and so you can attach your mic here, and whenever you do flip up your screen you can be able to see yourself while recording. And the cage also gives the tiny mirrorless some weight, so that even when you are shooting like handheld unaweza kuwa na more stable shots whenever you're shooting. So the options za cages kulikuwa na mbili, so kuna one by Uurig, and that's just the like the cage normal. Kuna flying kuna time Jumia walikuwa na small trick, so that came with them the like a wood handle nini ya kuongezea grip kiasi, but sikuweza kuiona, but nikiona I leave the link in the description. And then kulikuwa nyingine inaitwa Yelangu, so the case it came with a top handle, bottom rails, like the cage almost like half complete, because like you only whenever you do plan to like rig it out, you only have to buy like tiny small things to make the rig complete. And with that bado, so if you do go with the Yelangu cage, the budget yako inaisha, but if you do choose to go with the like the Uurig, unabaki na budget kiasi, and you are able to buy like an ND filter for the 30mm Sigma, and that's it for that. So ukiamua kushoot nje, you have an ND filter for you. So that's the budget for now. Like those are the budgets that I covered for this video, but if you want to see like other budgets, you can leave your nini in the comment section. So yeah, I'll see you in the next one. It's becoming fun to create these videos, and I'm quite loving it every Tuesday. No, when is this now? So yeah, I'll see you next week. Peace.